Welcome everyone. Today we're visiting Washington Valley Park in New Jersey. We got a bicycle maintenance station. What's the specialty of today's video or vlog? Well, this is going to be the focus of the day. You can check the timeline if you want to skip to a specific part. A few weeks ago we visited this place, but we were on the other side. I'll leave a link in the description. Had quite a crowd today. We got to the lake. Very big. This is where we're headed. We got some risk takers, but the ice is too thin. It's not good. There was some warm weather before. It rained, so
look at me, I'm 13.
Don't do it. All right, this is getting interesting. Very cool view.
Wouldn't be the first time. Hold on, it's on a timer. Hold on, stop moving.
Selfie time, selfie time. Right now we're passing by the Chimney Rock Park. There are some tables here, so you can actually sit down, have a sandwich, relax a little bit.
Right here.
Some tea.
We're making some tea here.
Time lapse. We got tea going.
CO2 is about 600 ppm, and I got about double that inside my apartment.
Kill everyone.
So this is what, like a 200 to 300 to 350?
350.
Be careful, it's electric fence, okay guys? Be careful.
Washington Valley Reservoir. Basically a big lake. And before we were somewhere all the way over there. And there's that bridge we were at. This side of the lake feels like a different environment. Just like last time, plenty of ice on the trail, so be careful during the winter. We came to a clearing.
Whoa!
Let's talk about the gear.
It's February 2022 and we are using full frame 12 megapixel camera to take this video.
The benefit of the sensor being so low resolution, only 12 megapixel, is that it's easier for the camera to process all the information, and so Sony a7S3 is able to do 4K 120 frames per second. And here's some samples. (17 to 28 millimeter lens). Let's zoom in a bit more. Let's get the telephoto lens.
We're using the usual microphone, no wires, so convenient. Not connected to anything like magic.
And we're using the usual remote control.
Found another interesting view. So I'm using variable ND filter. Now the sun is setting and it's just, I kind of regret. It would have been better to use it like on a snowy day or if you go on the beach during the summer. So basically when there's a lot of light. Of course the star of the show is this camera here, Sony a6600 with a Sony 72-350mm. Both the camera and the lens has stabilization, but it's very hard to handhold. Another negative here is the rolling shutter of 4K. It's like jello if you're moving the camera around. The positive though of this setup, this is a crop sensor or APS-C, and at 350 millimeter it is equivalent to 525 millimeter full frame. Something like this in a full frame, it would be double the size, double the weight, double the cost, if not more. Let's briefly talk about the settings, but you can check all of them in the video description. 4K 24 frames, H.265 codec, 10-bit, 420, 50 megabit. The reason I choose it is because you can get 4K, 10-bit, and use like half of the hard drive space. On this camera, 4K 24 frames, so the highest quality you can produce. It's just that it's hard to stabilize when hand holding, and the autofocusing was a bit tricky controlling. So in conclusion, variable ND filter, which is a mist addition, wasn't needed. Like a two-stop filter would have been enough, and if anything you take it off and that's it. This camera, very zoomy shots. It's good to have variety in videos, but it's like a second camera to operate, and when you are hiking, let's say in a faster pace, it gets like cumbersome. Like you have to stop, you gotta kind of like stabilize yourself or something, and it's not easy. So this would be better if you had a tripod, if you were hiking slow.
What is this here? This must be a geocache.
This camera is becoming heavier and heavier every minute. It's been a long hike. So what's the conclusion about this park? A lot of trails, plenty of rocks. You know, it's easy to get an injury, so be careful. It's about an hour drive from Manhattan or Brooklyn. Lakes, streams, a big lake, so you get some interesting views. A lot of bicyclists go through this area, so if you have a bicycle, you like to do that, definitely recommend it. You can easily spend the whole day here. Plenty of parking lots in the area, so you can choose a specific location if you just want to see this or that. Convenient. See you in the next one. Bye bye.